if you are an athlete, stop eating crap foods like these after your runs. Start eating like me. In this video, I'm gonna show you all the foods I eat in a day, including my breakfast, my lunches, which are meal prepped, my dinners, and the healthy snacks I eat in between my runs and workouts. We're gonna be starting breakfast off making some scrambled eggs. Everyone always hates on me for mixing the eggs in the pan, but I really just don't care. I think eggs are a great source of protein and vitamins after your workouts and runs. I have them literally every day. They're just super easy to make, especially before school. I mean, I think it takes like less than 10 minutes to make eggs in the morning. It's perfect. All right, the eggs are all done, so I'm just gonna put them on the plate. Oh, shoot. Turned out pretty good. All right, the next part of breakfast, we do a bagel with peanut butter. So I'm using Dave's Killer Bread, 260 calories per bagel and 10 grams of protein. All right, while the bagel is in the toaster, we're gonna get one avocado and cut it up and put it on the plate. All right, next, we're gonna spread peanut butter on the bagel. All right, the last step of breakfast is going to be washing up some fresh fruit. We've got some strawberries and some raspberries. So after we wash those, we're gonna mix them up in a bowl, and that'll be it for breakfast. We are done with breakfast. So here's what we got. We got eggs, which is our protein, and we got some black pepper on that. Then we have our bagel, which is our source of carbohydrates, which we have peanut butter on that. We have avocados, which is our healthy fats. And then we have a bowl of raspberries and strawberries for our fruit. And then I did go running before I did this, so I have a glass of electrolytes. This is a pretty balanced meal. It took me about 20 minutes to make. It was pretty simple. The eggs are the only thing that takes a while to make. I do this every single day, and I think it's the best breakfast you could possibly have. So my freshman year, my diet was terrible. I would skip breakfast, I would go to school, and for lunch I would have snacks like oranges and Cheez-Its and granola bars, and that's all I would have, which was terrible. And then right after that, I would go to practice and do repeats or like an 8-mile run off of no food. So I was like burning calories when I didn't have any calories to burn, which was pretty bad. So I did think I ended up going to a calorie deficit towards like the beginning of track season my freshman year, but then, people started telling me that my diet sucked. So I changed it and I started eating good food, but I didn't start eating good food like this balance and this high nutrient dense food till probably about a year ago. That's when I started to really lock in and do this every single day. All right, we're done with breakfast. Okay, here are all the ingredients for lunch. So since we're gonna be meal prepping for the week, we're gonna use 3 boil in a bag rice packs, 1 bag of lettuce, 2 packs of diced veggies, 2 cans of black beans, and 2 rotisserie chickens. All right, we're gonna be starting off by boiling 1 big pot of water for the rice at high heat. Okay, here's probably the only messy part about meal prepping is cutting the chicken. So we got 2 of these rotisserie chickens, so let's cut them up. All right, so the first thing I do, I usually just cut the legs. There's usually a string attached to it, so I just cut that. And then get the legs, and then I cut right down the center. Okay, so the first chicken is done. Now we're gonna cut it into smaller pieces. All right, now that I got the first chicken cut up, I'm gonna get all the chicken and put it in this bowl so that when I put it in the containers, that it's all evenly divided. Okay, so the water is done boiling. So now we get the rice. Put it in. Put the heat down to like medium to high heat. And then I'm gonna put a timer on for 10 minutes. All right, next we're gonna get black beans and put them in the bowl. All right, here is our meal prep station now that everything is cooked. We have our rice over here, we have our chicken here, our beans here, our mixed veggies, and then our lettuce. So what I do is I do a scoop of everything until it runs out. So I'll start off by doing a scoop of rice in here, a scoop of rice in here, and so on. And I'll keep doing that until the rice runs out, and then I'll move on to the next thing. I'm not gonna lie, these look pretty good. Look at that. We got the chicken, the beans, the veggies, the lettuce, and the rice. We got that for 5 days. Pretty good. This is what all the meals look like after they're all packed with the lids on. They're great and they store perfectly in the refrigerator. Okay, I just got back from work lifeguarding at the YMCA, and I'm gonna be making a quick snack before I go on my bike session. So what we have is we have some organic kefir that we're gonna use. We have almond butter clusters, basically just granola from Kind. We have honey, and then we have some strawberries and some blueberries. First thing you're gonna do is you're gonna get the granola and you're gonna put it in the bowl. About that much. Next, you're gonna get a couple strawberries and you're gonna cut them up just like this. Next, you're just gonna get the strawberries and you're gonna lay them inside. Then I'm gonna just get a couple blueberries and sprinkle them on top. Okay, this is what it should look like right now. Pretty good. Then we're gonna get the honey and I just drizzle it on top, not too much. And then I get the kefir and I just put it in, just like that. So then you get a nice healthy bowl with some granola, some fruit, and some honey. So great, it's got all the nutrients you need. It is calorie dense and it'll fuel me for my next workout. After biking for an hour, I'm going to have a Fairlife protein shake. It's got 30 grams of protein and it's gonna replenish all the nutrients I lost. Okay, so for dinner, I actually did not make the food. My mom makes a healthy dinner every single night. So tonight it is pasta with chicken sausage and Brussels sprouts, and then we have a salad. So for dinner every night, she either makes stuff like this, or ground beef with rice, or ground turkey and rice, or salmon, or Italian chicken. So every meal is pretty good, and this is what it looks like tonight. So yeah, pretty good, nutrient dense, high calorie. It's pretty good. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you want to try my meal prepping and my stuff, all the ingredients are in the video. You can just go back and see them. I've got a new video coming out next week. I'm going to be in North Carolina at a running camp called Brevard. So that's going to be a great video. If you want to, subscribe. That would be great. I will see you guys in the next video.